that one to go. Rebounded by Mitchie. Mitchie puts it in.
Reed gets it. They're going to go up on Joy, and it's good off the glass.
Morgan, Sammy Ashton all alone for the quick lay-in.
Buster with the deep two, and it's good. Connell has the ball at bounce, passes it into Grieco for three, and that's 1,000 points.
Please adhere to the rules of the venue and respect event staff instructions to secure a safe environment. Please be aware that the use of any tobacco or nicotine products, including electronic cigarettes, is not allowed anywhere on school grounds. The consumption of alcohol and drug use is also prohibited. Most importantly, Valley Regional High School is a CIAC Class Act school. We uphold the standards of sportsmanship, respect, and character at our athletic events. Our student athletes and spectators will demonstrate these standards at all times as we recognize our responsibility to create a safe, positive atmosphere for athletics. And now for the starting lineups for our guests, the Cougars. Now, please rise and tell me when we're announced for the playing of our mission.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to round 2 of the state championship between the HK Cougars and the Valley Warriors.
We've had some interesting matchups between these two teams here this year. They have faced each other 2 times, and it appears it's going to be a very loud crowd tonight. Both those 2 games, the Warriors ended up coming out on top. One of the games, the Warriors won 49-43, the other 57-22. The last game they played was a 49-43 game, so a lot closer, so this will be a very good matchup here tonight. Ball tipped off, out of bounds. It'll be a Warriors ball here. Regan Groh passing it in.
Shaler for the Warriors. Hard to communicate with the crowd this loud, but there's Lily Groh. Shaler, one more pass. Bradbury. Cunningham looks inside, drives. Shaler outside. Short on the 3. Cunningham trying to create room. And a push from Valley. Inside. For 2. Latouche inside. HK's into the game. Bradbury from way outside. Just short. The other way is Rich. Favalora. Crow with the interception. Speeding the other way. To Abby. No good. Fighting for the rebound. Going the other way. Bodak drives in. Too strong. Regan Groh.
The game's slowing down here as it got off to a very, very fast start. HK moving the ball very quickly and getting it in the back of the net there. As the Warriors are looking to take their time as Groh goes up for 3 and just barely misses that. Rebounded by HK. Oh, stolen back from Cunningham. Up for 2 and good, and draws a foul there as that ties this game up here. Very, very loud crowd tonight. I think that'll really put an interesting twist on this game. Cunningham up and just barely misses that, and HK will recover it. They're moving down the court quick. They're definitely using a quicker offensive strategy here tonight. The Warriors seem to be taking their time. How do you feel about that, James?
There's 2 different style offenses here. We'll see which one comes on the top as Rich drives and is fouled. HK crowd gets loud again.
One of 2 there on the free throws. Gonna make it a 3-2 HK game as the Warriors are moving up the court quick. Bradbury out, up for 3, and good. That'll give them a 2-point lead here, their biggest lead of the night, and that is huge for the Warriors. As we've seen that a lot from Bradbury, who is the team's leading scorer. As Haddam-Killingworth responds, Bodak with 2, tying this game back up. Very strong defense here, just a lot of pressure from HK.
Full court pressure from both of these teams. Valley beats it, gets a shot inside. Regan's fouled on the play.
Grow misses the first one. Second one here from Grow. Up and good. 1 point lead for the Warriors there. HK is moving up the court quick. Looking for an open pass. Moving the ball around well, up for three and good.
Favalora, a captain, with the three there for HK. Cunningham to Bradbury. Shaler on the wing. Bradbury. Jab step, drives. Oh yeah! Through the contact.
Bradbury going to be stepping to the line here as Allen checks in for Lily Grow. I apologize. Allen stepped in for Regan Grow. Bradbury, first one here. And that one is good. Stolen from Allen.
And a travel by Bradbury. But Allen quickly into the game and quickly with a steal for Valley. That would be big. Favaloro. Just going to drive in to the corner. And a foul by Shaler. Got a little handsy there in the corner. 9-8 Valley lead. 4:46 in the first period. HK to inbound. Yasmer looking for someone. Rich inside. Drives. And a foul on Shaler. That is now 3 on Shaler. Sorry about that, folks. We don't really understand what's going on here.
Looks like there's a mix-up with the coaches here. One of the refs is talking to the Haddam-Killingworth coach.
They're checking on the score. It says 9-8, and they're just checking to make sure that's accurate.
Both teams here using this break here as kind of a timeout as the Warriors were talking to their coach and the HK players were in a little circle talking to each other. It's going to be Rich here on the line after that Shaler foul. Sorry, the players set back up, but it looks like there's still an issue with the coaches and one of the refs. Rich here. Up. And misses. Second one here.
So it is a 9-8 Valley score after that. Shaler does have 3 fouls here in the first 4 minutes. That could be something to watch for Valley.
Second one. Up and misses. And Regan Grow recovers it. Cunningham moving up the court here. Bradbury asking for the ball. Bradbury pushing in.
Lot of contact there. Valley will inbound.
Bradbury to Cunningham. Looking for a pass. Still looking for a pass. A lot of pressure from this HK defense. As we've seen, it's a full court pressure from them tonight. Grow to Grow. Cunningham looking for that shot. Up and just barely misses that one. As Regan Gross putting a lot of pressure on the other side of the court here. As HK's moving up.
Favalora on the wing. Yasmer for three. Short. Bradbury. Bradbury's moving quick. Drives. Liz Allen with the cut. Kick out. Liz Grow in the corner. Too strong on the three. Bradbury the rebound. Bradbury's gonna drive. Jumper. Just off. Yasmer now. Rich the other way. Drives. And that ball is out off of Lily Grow. No foul call. Yasmer on the inbound. Grow deflects that one as well. Yasmer will inbound again. Now to the other side is Rich now. And Rich's just rims out. And that one's out off of HK. Bradbury the other way for the Warriors. Cunningham, corner, Allen. Out top, Bradbury. She has the range to knock it down. And there's a foul on Rich. Cunningham. And a travel call. And the Valley crowd loves it. A lot of emotion. Allen in the corner. Swings it around. Bradbury outside for three. Just too strong. Rebound. Lily Grow. Back to Bradbury. Lily Grow. Top of the key. Jumper. Oh yeah. Falls in for Lily Grow. 11-8.
HK push here. Up for two. Misses. A little too short on that one. Hits the rim. Rich has the ball now. Looking for a pass. That ball just barely misses. Goes out of bounds. It is going to be a Warriors ball here. Bradbury here. Looking for a pass. Cunningham. Back to Bradbury. Looking for the shot. To Grow, and that ball's tipped off of Grow. It's a HK ball now. Rich.
In the corner is Yasmer. Jumper. No good. Bradbury the other way. Moving quick. Cunningham inside Regan Grow. Lily Grow, her sister from the corner. No good. She's got that one though. Regan Grow just too strong. A lot of rebounds in this game for Valley. Lots of offensive rebounds. Could lead to lots of second chance points. In the corners, Favalora, Bodak. Blocked by Regan.
Heavy pressure there by Regan Grow, which we've been seeing from both these defenses here tonight as Cunningham goes up for two and gets it. But that will not count as it is a charge. And it'll be a HK ball. But as I was saying, we have been seeing a very, very heavy defensive game from both teams as it's 11-8 right now with 1:24 left in the first. And I think it really, really gives this a very interesting matchup for the second round of states here. I think it really is going to set us up for a great game as we are getting near the end of the first. And that is a travel on HK, which means it'll be a Warriors ball here. Cunningham checking it in. Regan Grow just barely misses that one, a little too short, but recovered by Grow again. Bradbury staying outside in that three-point line here.
If we're playing football, that's a horse collar or a face mask. But Valley will take it out. Grow will inbound. And that one's right to Latouche. To Favaloro. And a trap. And an HK 30-second timeout. Bodak inbounds. Yasmer drives. No good. Inside. Bradbury fighting for the rebound, but it's called a jump ball. It'll remain HK possession. Bodak will inbound it. Yasmer in the corner. Pass is intercepted, yes. Cunningham the other way. Throw to Bradbury. Inside Lily Grow. What a move from Lily Grow. The off-ball movement leads to the easy layup. Favaloro.
That was the first score in a while here. As these two teams are really putting pressure, and it's been a very back-and-forth game, but not with the scoring. As that pass is just a little too high, but it was to a wide-open HK player. As they're moving the ball around really well outside the arc here. Pushing into the paint, and that is up and blocked by Lily Grow, but it looks like it'll be a foul. Favalora on the line. Foul on Allen. First one up, and just barely misses that one. A little too strong on it. Second one. Up, and good. Favaloro 1 for 2 in that.
Cunningham the other way. 15 seconds left, 13-9 in the first period. HK crowd trying to mess with the Warriors. Regan Grow inside. And that was out off of Regan Grow. 2 seconds. They can try to get something off. And they're not going to try it. Good first quarter for both teams. It'll end in a 13-9 Valley lead.
Very loud crowds here tonight. If you haven't noticed that one, James, which I think it'd be very hard for you not to. I think that really adds a lot to this game. Really adds a lot of emotion as well, as it is a state. It's a state's game here between two rivals. Warriors ball. Reading Grove going to be checking it in here. It's Cunningham. Slow start so far.
Bradbury takes it out back to half court. Cunningham will get inside. Regan Grow. Pass is intercepted. They're going the other way. Latouche. Blocked by Regan Grow. But that one's up and in for Ramino. Regan has 2 blocked shots. Lily Grow drives. Layups no good. Bodak. Favalora. In the corner, Yasmer. Inside. Another block from Regan Grow. And that's a Valley possession. Bradbury. Bradbury drives, flips it up, no good. Ramino. Favalora. Bodak. Sent back by the other Grow sister, but a foul.
First one is up and good. Bodak here. Second one here. Up and good. That'll tie the game up here.
Bradbury, Cunningham, half court. Liz Allen finds Bradbury. Allen again, inside to Cunningham. Drives, layup's no good. Gets her own rebound. Goes up strong again, and that time flicks it in. Great offensive possession from Olivia Cunningham. Favalora, handoff to Yasmer. And Cunningham with the anticipation there. Beats the screen. Forces a jump ball. HK possession though. Bodak to inbound. Yasmer drives. Pass. What a pass from Yasmer to Latouche to tie it up. Cunningham. Bradbury inside to Grow. Grow. Shots blocked. Her own rebound. That one's in. Great offensive start for both of these teams. Yasmer's jumper. That one's no good. Ramino. That one is.
Big difference here in the second half here. As in the first half, we just saw quarter. We saw a very, very big defensive game, but now it's just back and forth with the scoring. Each team responding accordingly to the other. As Bradbury's going to slow the game down a little bit. Cunningham pushing in to Grow. Top of the paint, just barely misses that one, as it'll be an HK ball.
Favalora. It's loud in this gymnasium. In the corner is Bodak. Favalora to Yasmer. Yasmer drives. Battling for the rebound. Regan saves it. Lily Grow the other way to Bradbury. And a foul on HK.
Bradbury here. First one is up and good. Should we get another one here? Bradbury second. Up and good. That'll give him a 2-point lead here. And HK will be moving the ball the other way. HK ball. Moving the ball around here. Stolen, Allen up the other way. Ball's knocked out by HK. Great defensive recovery for that from that steal right there. Grow. Cunningham. Taking their time. Grow. And that ball is stolen from HK. They go up for two, and that ball gets tipped and stolen back the other way. You got Grow to Grow. Up and just barely misses that. But that ball is rebounded. And never mind, it is an HK ball here. Very, very exciting game tonight. That ball's up for two and just barely misses that. Cunningham is going to slow the game down a lot here. Because that was a very, very fast last couple of possessions. Bradbury looking for a pass. Cunningham. Bradbury up for three. Just barely misses that one. A little too strong on it. Bodak here on the line. Bodak. Up and good. She will get another one here. Second one is up and good. That'll make this a 21-19 game. Reed and Grow here on the line. First one's up. And good. Second one is up and good. Cunningham. Cunningham taking her time here with 6 seconds left on the clock. Has to grow. He's up. And Regan rebounds it. Oh, just barely misses that. That'll make this a 20, or it'll be a 27-19 game going into halftime here. We've seen a phenomenal half from both teams, and I think both teams are going to be looking to keep that up in the second half of this game. We will be back at the start of the third quarter. be an HK ball here to start the second half. Bodak to Favalor. Yasmin. Back to Bodak. Up and good for 2. HK here, moving the ball around. Much slower offensive approach. That ball was tipped by Shaler, who's knocked down, but she's all right. As I was saying, it's a much different approach by this HK offense. They're passing the ball around a lot more, and they're moving a lot slower, which we saw from the Warriors in that first half. And I think we are going to continue to see here, as both teams are going to obviously be looking to take this game. Still a low-scoring start to the half, which we expected to see by this very, very defensive game by both teams, as that ball is tipped by HK. And it will be a Warriors ball here. Regan Grow to Bradbury. Taking her time to Grow. Back to Bradbury. They're looking for that perfect shot here, as that is Grow with 2. Just a little too short on that one, and HK will recover it and take it the other way. Full court pressure here. The Warriors work around it. Now it's a 3-on-1 attack here. It's going to be Grow up for 2, and that is good. That'll make this a 32-23 game. Let's see how HK responds, as we've been seeing that this entire game. one team scores, the other team responds, and that's why it has kept this game so close with both teams in this game here. Bodak. Up. And good. Second one here. Bodak second. Up. And just barely misses that one. It'll be a Warriors ball here. Cunningham. To Bradbury to the outside. Up for two. Just barely misses that. And that'll be a travel on the Warriors on Bradbury here. That'll be a travel on Haddam-Killingworth. Great ball movement there by Haddam-Killingworth. Oh, sorry, by the Warriors. As Allen is knocked down, and it'll be a Warriors ball. Cunningham. Shaler here. Bradbury. Back to Shaler. To Grow. They're moving them all around very well outside of the arch here. That ball will be tipped out by HK, and it'll still be a Warriors ball. Grow to Bradbury. Shave here to Cunningham. To Grow just off her hands and recovered by Rich. HK ball here. Favalora. Rich. That ball is stolen from Bradbury. He's got Grow up the court. And that is up and good for two. It's going to be a Haddam-Killingworth ball here. Favalora to Yasmer. That ball is just that pass a little too high. And it'll be a Warriors ball here. Cunningham. Bradbury to Grow. To Grow. Cunningham on the line. First one here. Up. And just barely misses that one. Second one here. Up and good. Warriors going to be looking to put the last points up in this third quarter. Cunningham taking her time. Grow. Bradbury is going up and good for two, and that'll end the quarter here. 43-31 Warriors. Bulldog here. Looking for a pass. Finds the open man in Yasmer. And that is going to become a Warriors ball here as Lily passes it to Regan. Bradbury. Back to Grow. To Allen. Up for two and just barely misses that one. A little too short on it. There's going to be a Haddam-Killingworth ball here. This is going to be Favalora. Bradbury to Grow to Allen. He's pushing in. Back out to Cunningham, who's up for two. Just barely missed that one, a little too strong. But to Bradbury here, just a little too short on that one. And it's going to be an HK ball. It's going to be a offsetting attack here. But Cunningham stuffs it up. AHK ball here. Taylor to Grow. Cunningham. Grow here. To Allen. We're really looking for that shot here. They want to make the most of this possession. Moving the ball around really well. Heavy pressure from HK though, as you've seen all game. That is going to be a foul on HK. Blocking foul. HK ball here. Travel on HK here. Refuge here. Grow. Shaler. Shaler. Bradbury, Cunningham, Shaler, And that is up for 2 and good. I apologize if you had a lot of silence. We have one mic not working here. But there's going to be an HK ball. Grow here on the line. Up. Just barely misses that one. Go here. Up. And good. Lily Grow 1 for 2 on the line here.
Rich takes it the other way. That pass is tipped by Lily Grow. Moving quick the other way. Drives in. Tipped by Rich. And Ramino will check in. Out comes Rich. Regan Grow will inbound it. Lily Grow's jumper is no good. Rebound is Favalora.
HK moving up the court quick here. It's a 46-31 game with 4:30 left. That ball's tipped by Regan Grow. It'll be a Haddam-Killingworth ball here. As Allen will check in for Cunningham. Bodak gonna be checking it in here for HK. Looking for a pass. She's got Favalora outside. Pass in. And that is tipped by Regan Grow. And Shayla recovers it.
Favalora. Yasmer's got it. In the corners, Comerford. Her three is too strong. Favalora's down there to get it. And a travel.
Grow here to Shayler. More full court pressure. Shayla pushing on the court quick. That ball is tipped out there by HK. It'll be a Warriors ball coming in here. Bradbury. He's got Grow open in the corner. And that ball is stolen. Taken the other way. Favalora up for 2, just barely missed that one, a little too short on that one.
Bodak, Comerford, down low, Ramino spins, no good. Regan Grow, pass to Bradbury. Allen in the corner. Shaler from deep, too strong. Bradbury. Room service for Abby Bradbury. Comerford heading the other way. Yasmer. That one's taken away. Bradbury. That one falls for Abby Bradbury. Valley leads 50-31 with 2:51 in the final quarter.
We've seen a lot of steals here tonight, which I think is a big theme of the game. And I think it's really shaped up how this game has been so far.
Yasmer will inbound. Comerford's got it. Jump ball, and it's Valley possession. Grow will inbound. And the freshman checks in. Ella Smith's first minutes of the game. Charmel Rivera also checks in.
HK ball here. Looking for a pass. Contested by Smith. Bodak up, and that ball is knocked down by the Warriors. It will be a HK ball here.
Yasmer will inbound. Outside, Comerford for three! Ella Comerford, the junior from beyond the arc.
Cunningham. Cunningham still with the ball. He's looking for that shot. Charmel. That is tipped off of an HK player's face. Martinez here to Cunningham. Martinez, another freshman on the court. Cunningham still pushing. That is up for two, just a little too strong as Smith tried to save that.
Ramino will inbound it. Favalora. And a foul on the Warriors. Favalora gets it off the inbound. Cunningham. And the freshman Ella for three, no good. Ella Martinez tries it from beyond the arc. As big group coming in here for HK. Rich checks in for Favalora. Nelligan checks in for Bodak. And Yasmer comes out. And number 31, Kaplowitz, checks in.
Rich here. Strong attack. Collision between Smith and Rich there. It'll be a foul on Smith. Rich here on the line. Rich. Up. Just barely misses that. Rich here for the second. Up and good.
Cunningham takes it down the other way. Allen takes it to the corner. Martinez out to Allen. Cunningham. And Allen has a lane, drives, and knocks it down. Liz Allen creates her own shot. Rich drives. That one's no good. Blocking foul on the freshman.
Rich up for the first one and just barely misses that. Rich's second. Up and just barely misses that one too. As Cunningham will be moving up the court here. It was rebounded by Allen. 23 seconds left in the game.
Rivera to Smith. Rich, Comerford outside. Comerford's gonna drive, no good. And that one's out off of Valley. But that's the final buzzer. The Valley Warriors take home this round 2 game against the HK Cougars. Final score 52-37.
Thank you for joining us here. I'm Adam Schmezler, my partner James Mazzowi checking out.